I do happen to have a deck of playing cards here with me.
All right.
Because that's the easiest way to show like the difference. You know,
Okay.
With mentalism, we don't need anything. Like I could just talk to you and have you think of things. And
Okay.
we can do things. I love doing palm readings, by the way.
Okay.
I'll read your palm. You know, maybe on a future show. Those
Okay.
are so much fun because I don't tell you your future. I think that's crap. I think people who can say you're going to meet this person in the future and it's going to be XYZ is a charlatan and run away. They just want your money. I build personality profiles.
Interesting.
And I'll even gamify it for the skeptics because what I'm doing is I'm reading your body language and I'm reading your worry lines, which is basically what these are. They shift over time. And I'll have you make like a clandestine decision that nobody knows, like maybe a playing card that you spread out and just picked one you viscerally wanted and hide it in your pocket, and I'll figure out the decision you made based on that. So that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
But I tell you what, just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right here. Beautiful. Take this card.
Yep.
Take a look at it. Normally I say show you around, but there's not really anybody to show it to.
Okay.
But just make sure you remember it. And put it back in the pack for me, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Now, the thing is, I've been performing so much that I don't need to resort to sleight of hand to find a card as special as yours, Mr. McKenna.
Okay.
If that is your real name.
I think it is.
So this could have been a stage name kind of thing. Maybe Eric McKenna is your dancer name. I don't know.
Shh.
Maybe Eric's your middle name and you grew up on McKenna Avenue.
No.
Oh. I have a great dancer name, by the way. It's Dick Whipple. You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't.
I grew up on Whistle. Until I was 7, I lived on Whipple Street in Swiss Elm Park. So,
oh my lord.
Well, the point is, I've developed a trained eye for chosen cards like yours.
Okay.
This one in particular.
Okay.
This one's a little twitchy. So if I hold these cards up to the light, all right, the camera's over there. If I hold these cards up to the light just right, one card is going to stick out to me. Being a chosen card, you understand, it's going to give off a slight heavenly aura, like almost a cherubic glow spreading across those angels on the card.
You mean like the color?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you would have noticed this almost imperceptible discoloration here. But to my trained eye, that sticks out. It tells me something wonderful about you. You know what it tells me? It tells me that your card was, oh, I love this, because we're two people trying to affect a positive change in this world, and that's what spades represent. These represents change. So it tells me that your card was the 2 of spades.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this blue-back 2 of spades is just way too good to be true. Am I right? Just
maybe.
A little bit? Yeah, thank you.
Maybe.
So to prove to you that it wasn't a coincidence that you picked the only blue 2 of spades in the pack,
Okay.
I'm going to tell you something. When you were in the restroom earlier, I was just sitting there thinking about the kind of card that you might be attracted to.
All right.
So I even set aside here in my pocket the red 2 of spades.
Warlock.
No, that's my favorite part of the whole thing. So here's what we're going to do. Normally I'd have you stand on it or something like that, but you're way over there. So who's this buddy singing over here?
Still Johnny Rotten over here.
Oh, perfect. Johnny. I'm not fucking with Johnny. So
nobody fucks with Johnny.
Have Johnny card the 2 of spades. Put him on top of there.
Johnny on top of here?
Yeah, exactly. Have him dance on there. Sing on that all night. Nobody messes with that.
That's right.
Okay. Now, once more, just say stop whenever you like.
Stop.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Take your card, take a look at it, show it around. See, I'm used to performing for a bunch of people. Now, are you happy with that card, or do you want a different one?
It's fine.
I want to make this clear.
It's fine.
Everybody always asks me after this. They are all different. They are not all 2 of spades, okay?
Okay, yeah, I'm
so
happy.
I just like to make sure that yes means yes.
Yes, I am happy.
All right. In that case, show me that card. Oh, I like it. The Ace of Diamonds. Okay, you could have had any card you wanted in the pack.
Right.
That's the one. But I tell you what, for 2 shining stars, let me see what I can do. Ace of Diamonds? No.
What?
Ace of Diamonds.
Oh, get out of here. Ain't no way. There's no way. There's no Warlock.
It's great when it works.
Johnny, it's your fault.
I'll take that back because I hate when I'm not playing with. I'm not playing with a full deck. But actually, this one is missing a jack of diamonds. Somebody signed it the other night, and I grabbed the wrong. I forgot to put a new one back. I have boxes full of extra cards to replenish decks. So this is an example of what I would consider magic performance art.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, there's a little, because I can't help myself, there's a little bit of mentalism mixed in where I set aside a card and I made a prediction and kind of influenced you and mess with your perception a bit.
Sure.
But primarily, these were magical effects.
Okay.
And, there was some sleight of hand involved and all that, right? So that's an example of a performance piece. Which is actually my take on a classic piece,
right?
Because magic and mentalism, everything like that, there's a lot of foundations for jazz in it, where people think about the methods and they build on things and have their own innovations. So there's some subtle innovations there that actually are all my own. But anyway, so take these and give them a little mix for me, please.
Oh, I used to know how to shuffle. So I'm pretty bad at this. So
that's quite all right. If they are in a different order and not on the floor, it is a good shuffle.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not a card player. There.
That's okay.
I shuffled enough.
Thanks. And by the way, I always pay my assistants, so here you go.
Look at that. $1 million note.
Those are the best business cards you've ever seen.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. That's good.
I know. People don't throw those out. I made a ton of these special
That's really good. That's really good. Zoom in on that. That is good. I like that.
The problem is all these people in my industry are going to watch this and they're going to steal everything from me. So anyway, I digress. The point is, you shuffled these cards. Now, you are aware, because you're an excellent musician, that
I used to be.
yeah, I used to be too, but I don't get a chance to practice anymore because I have to practice other things.
Sure.
But you're a musician.
I am.
And you have an ear, a good ear.
I hope.
So, everybody, and we've talked about this before we started the cameras, people have unique styles.
Yes.
They have unique forms of self-expression. So you can tell, sometimes within one note, what guitar player or saxophonist is playing, because they have that finely tuned to their sense of self-expression. But it doesn't take that skill level to express yourself.
Okay.
Because everybody signals self-expression in all sorts of subtle ways. That's why we were talking about body language reading and, reading stress lines and palms and things.
Right.
So, for example, everybody has a unique form of handwriting.
Okay.
So, if you study this, it's a field called graphology, or handwriting forensics, where they actually solve crimes with it, figure things out, where they can tell things about people based on the way they dot their eyes, or about you, Eric, based on the way you slant certain letters. I can't, because I can't memorize anything for shit.
Okay.
And I'm so glad I'm allowed to curse on this thing. I never get to curse.
Fuck right, you can.
I never get to. I'm super clean when I perform, so I never get to curse.
Right. We're a little irreverent here at times.
Well, that's how I describe myself: irreverent benevolence. That's people say, "What's your character? What's your performance style?" That's what I do. But the point is, you have a unique way that you handled these cards, because your fingers manipulated them in a subtle way, just like they would a pen.
Okay.
Where your personality comes out.
Okay.
Now, I've been studying and watching people shuffle cards since I was about yay high or so. And you're from Pittsburgh, so you're aware that yay is a very precise form of measurement, correct?
Extremely precise.
Thank you. No, I didn't realize that this is a very Pittsburgh thing. So I was in Seattle performing at an engineering conference. They did not get yay at all.
I wouldn't think they would.
By the end of that networking night, they were so drunk. Everything was yay this, yay that. They thought it was hilarious. I know I had a good note with them because they sent me a review afterwards that said, "Seth, your show is yay awesome." Next morning at coffee, I introduced Yo and threw them on. I was like, it's a double yay. This is me at 5 and this is me at 10. What don't you understand?
Oh my God.
So, but I digress. The point is, since I've gotten to know you and your personality a bit, and we've been having some jokes and laughs, I'm going to just try to examine your shuffle here and just try to figure out to a limited degree what I think you might choose to do with these cards next. Oh, maybe. No. Oh, maybe. It's interesting.
Okay.
Oh, I just do this until one of us is uncomfortable?
It's
definitely me. Don't worry.
I'm fine.
Okay, I'm going to write it down so that way I am committed. I mean, I should have been committed a long time ago, giving up a career as a project manager to do this, but I'm committed to this decision.
Okay.
The point is, it's really written here. I just don't want you to read it yet because I don't want to influence your decision.
Okay.
Otherwise, we'll be here influencing each other all night.
All right.
So, as I spread through these cards, I'm going to come around and talking to you. So, as I spread through the cards here, just slip this between any two cards you like, just like that. But don't let me influence your decision.
All right.
Anywhere you like, just stick it in. In the deck, I mean, please. You giggle, but some lady chased me around for 3 minutes once.
Oh my God, I hope not.
Let me put it this way. We never recovered the prediction. Let's just leave it at that.
All right.
But are you happy with this decision?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you can see I'm committed.
Okay.
Like I said, I like to make sure that yes means. So this is a spot you like?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you could have put it anywhere you liked.
Yeah.
But you were attracted to this one spot here in the pack. Could have changed your mind. But I had a feeling from getting to know you, because you are such a knave who is bent on changing the world because of the love in your heart, in bringing all these beautiful guests on,
you gotta fucking
in order to effect a positive, beautiful change in the world, that this is the spot, that knave of change and this love that you would be attracted to. Directly between the Jack of Spades and the Two of Hearts.
Unbelievable. Warlock. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know how it's possible. That's good. That's really good.
Thank you. That's for you, by the way.
Thank you. I'm going to keep this, yeah. That's a good photo of you.
Oh, thank you. I paid a lot for it.
I bet.
I think Rich Fellini.
Yeah, I don't know how you would do that. That doesn't. I don't know how. And I love that stuff because it really, it really is challenging to the mind.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's about studying you, and if you changed your mind, I would have been screwed. So thanks for that. Sometimes I know people are definitely good people who change their mind, and I get them to do it. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much for changing your mind. It's one of those things where it's people play these games where they say point to an object in the room and let me write down what I think you're thinking. Like, you've ever played that game when you were a kid?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I've played that game. Lots of people have.
Okay.
Or think of an object or whatever. Like, it's a 20 questions kind of a game.
Until you narrow it down.
Yeah, like if you asked me to think of an object in the room, I'd be thinking of the Kiss bobblehead over there.
Okay.
But that's the thing that's gonna focus on me.
All right.
So you can play those games, and if you get good at it, you can always nail people to a good percentage. I strive for about 85% accuracy. This is what I was talking about with one of the differences between mentalism and magic. Obviously, I'm showing something different. With the magic, I'm showing just something impossible.
Right.
For mentalism, I'm showing something that is possible, but it takes a very highly honed mind to put that out. And I'm talking about something beautiful in you, and how you're special. How what you're doing is something beautiful, and that's why you were attracted to that. And because that's my bent. I don't want to be like, think of a word. Oh, it's Bobby. Aren't I great? Who cares? I care about you. I want you to walk away feeling good, not me.
Got it. All right.
And that's why, like, I encounter so many people, because so many bad comedy magicians who are bad at both think they're Don Rickles, and they get people up and they abuse them. Yeah. And they get people up and they abuse them, and they're like, oh, I don't know about this,
Yeah.
So that's my performance style. But the difference, as you can see, is one is just like, this is this weird, impossible thing that happened, and the other is, there's something intriguing about that. Can you tell me more about my life and about everything else?
Okay. And
also, with magic, unless I screw it up because I drop my cards, or or I'm a little sloppy, like with the ring where I hit this,
Okay.
It's going to work.
Got it.
Because it's designed that way.
Got it.
With mentalism, there's hazard. I strive for about 85 to 90% success.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that it's going to.
That's the thing. Like, work. I take a risk. If we're doing one thing, this might not work.
Okay.
Or sometimes I'm like one or two off. Or I get the jokers that like try to put it between the top two or the bottom two, and you can usually identify them if you accidentally pick them. And I'm not sure, and I'm never sure if they're the top or bottom, which that sounds
50,
dirty,
50.
but it's not. Yeah. So usually, yeah. So, but I can usually identify who those people are, or like the people who are like one down. But otherwise, it gets interesting, because now I'm saying this is a microscopic scale of me saying point to an object of the room. but also based on your personality and how you handled these. So I'm watching this and watching your hand movements.
Interesting.
Try to predict what you might want to do.
Okay.
So that's kind of the idea behind that piece.
Okay.
But we talked about other things where it's building personality profiles, or psychology.
Right.
You know, many people have called me psychic. I don't think I'm psychic.
Okay.
I've tried to convince every girl I've ever dated I don't think I'm psychic. So
and how can they reach you, my friend? All the ways they can reach you.
Well, my name is hard to pronounce, but it's Seth Neustein.
No, it's not hard to pronounce.
I mean, it's hard to spell, I mean. See, I'm tired too. So it's N as in Nancy, EUSTEIN as in Nancy is my name. So you can go to sethneustein.com. Please go to my Facebook page and like it.
Connect
Follow
with
me on
Facebook.
Instagram, because I'm terrible at Instagram, but I try so hard. I'm mediocre at Facebook. I could use some more likes, that kind of thing. But those are the three best ways to find me. Obviously, you can email me, magic@sethneustein.com. You can if you look up my name, it's a unique name.
Just Google him.
Yeah, right. You'll find
everything you need.
It's not like my name is John Smith. You'll find me real easy.
I appreciate it, buddy.
No, I appreciate you.
And until next time, for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, friends. We are out. Woo! That was good.
It was fun.
That was not only fun.
Fingertips above the water, you watched me drown. You could have saved me, but you let me down. Yeah.